Uh-oh, what was that? I'm cooking. Oh, it's my tea. Okay. So, recently I've been streaming in the mid-morning, but yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I told you guys that my schedule is going to change. And that is because I officially have a office job again. So that means that based on the needs of my work outside of YouTube, my schedule is going to change, but maybe not as drastically as I originally thought, because for the moment at least it seems like it's going to be slightly flexible and not as consistent as I thought, especially while I get all of my, I guess, onboarding stuff done. So yeah, that's my big announcement. I don't know, always, to me, change is always something that's like a bit of a, I don't know. I think sometimes people will stay in the situation that they're in, just to stay relatively comfortable, even if it's not a good one. And I don't really want to be that kind of person, but at the same time, sometimes I'm not like the biggest fan of like change. But change is what is on the menu at the moment. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change it up. And keeping with that theme, I'm kind of like trying my hand at meal prepping. Not like, you know, like how pro bodybuilders do, where they have like the whole week's meals cooked in advance, but at least trying to like prep my veggies and stuff like that to make cooking during the week faster if I'm going to be going into the office. But yeah, that's the big change. And other than that, things will probably be pretty much as they have been on the channel. I'm cleaning out the rice cooker. In other news, it's pretty much been rainy all day, much to my chagrin, because going outside, it's been pouring all day. And I know like this is necessary because by next month, we should start getting hydrangeas here in Japan, which are these really beautiful flowers. They come in like kind of a magenta color, purple, blue, violet. And I don't think they can grow without the rainy season. So we need the rain. Hi! Akshay. I hope I'm saying your name right. But yeah, I don't like going out in the rain. I went out, I had like my umbrella with me, and I felt like dashing around. I'm really glad to be indoors now. But it's really making me look forward to the hydrangea season, because that should be next month. And my friend, I don't know if you guys have been watching the channel for a little while, you probably have seen my friend like featured on the channel. I think I've featured him twice on the channel. My friend Jonathan, he just made a YouTube channel himself, and he has an Instagram channel. Hi, Manuel Jung. You're from Germany. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm glad I got your name right. To me, it's really important to know you're actually not the first German. There's another regular on this channel who has his own YouTube channel, His name is World of Ragus on YouTube, and he's one of my subscribers. I think he's based in Munich, Germany. But at this point, we've got people from all over the world, from Singapore, Germany, Ireland. No, you are not the only person from India. I haven't seen Tiger Jane in a little while, but I think Tiger Jane is from India. Is in other state. Bavaria? You come from Hessen. How is it over there? I've heard nothing but good things about Germany lately. Like, people keep on saying, like, I need to visit. Ragus was roasting me because you guys won't believe it, but I'm almost burning dinner. I'm making beans. Ooh, steamy. And I'm about to burn this meat, vegan meat. I'm vegetarian, so I don't actually use meat. But this is like a plant-based meat, and I think the heat was too high, and I've nearly burned it. So I'm gonna have to take it out of that pot and put it in a different one, which is unfortunate. You eat everything? I love food too. I've noticed sometimes when I make food content on the channel, like people will ask questions about it and stuff like that, and it seems like it's one of the more interesting topics. So I'm trying to see if I can find some different restaurants around Tokyo to like feature on the channel, especially because there's so many different like subcultures here when it comes to food. Like, there's a Nigerian restaurant in Tokyo that I've been wanting to go to for a while. I think it's in Shinjuku. And there's several Middle Eastern restaurants in Tokyo that are really good. You eat meat, but not beef. Akshay, okay, got you. Yeah, this looks like beef, but it's not. It's all plants. I'm from the US, Manuel. But right now, I'm of course living in Japan. Alright, let me see if I can rescue dinner. Without burning my hand. But not forever. As far as living here, I mean, so far I've lived here for 2 years. 2.5 years, sorry. And I really enjoy living here. And as far as how long exactly, like, will I get to live here? I don't know. But I appreciate every day, you know? I think that's the best we can do. Just appreciate what we have and go from there. I mean, right now, my family are these guys. Say hi. Say hello, guys. No? Okay, well, that's Loki and Moxie. Yeah, those are my cats. Hi, Nov. Like November? How are you doing? I'm just happy at this point the cats are not bickering, because sometimes they get into fights over silly things like who wants to sleep where or whatever. Akshay. No, I am married. but my other half is not really as big of a YouTuber or like camera person as I am. So I've invited him to stream with me. I've invited him to be on the streams, but usually he doesn't want to. So I'm trying to rescue dinner. Usually when I'm cooking, if I'm doing multiple things, then I leave the heat low, but for some reason today I put the heat too high and I kind of burned a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I think some people are just not as big on social media as others. So I think like it's really important to respect other people's boundaries. Even my friends, like if I go places with my friends out here, I usually don't show them on my YouTube channel. And it's not because I don't love them, but it's like maybe they don't want to be on my channel. So I always ask. And like some of my friends in real life are featured on my channel, but like I usually don't like put the camera in their face unless they already have their own channel. No, my husband is also American. I'm trying to get to first stream, but not active. Whoa! What do you mean first stream but not active? I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe, are you saying like this is the first time you really noticed the streams on YouTube? Akshay, you said that you call that respect? Yeah, I mean, to me, it's really important that I be respectful to the people that I care about. Like, I don't want people to feel like, you know, just because I have a YouTube channel that they have to be on it. You said no video. But you don't like to show yourself in your videos? Is that what you're talking about, Manuel? Catch me up, please. Okay, okay. I really don't think you have to show yourself on your YouTube channel. Like as long as people can like connect with you. Only if you see. Yeah, I don't think people have to see you like on your channel in order to connect with you. If you can tell like a good story, or you can like show people where you live, like the area where you live. Sure. You can call me sister. I feel like I treat people on this channel kind of like their family. Like the people that come to the streams often, like I'll ask them how they're doing, how was their day, and like it's nice to get to know other people from around the world. Because I think I can learn a lot from talking with people from different places. Manuel, you show people around your city? That is cool. So like if I click on your username or I search your username, will I find your content, or how could I support your content? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, let me memo your name so I can look it up after. I'm memoing your name. And I hear you, like it's actually kind of expensive to travel. Okay. I'll look you up on IG. Can I go to shorts or video? Yeah, that's a good idea too. Like, if you want me to be able to, like, check out your content, it's probably a little bit easier if you comment on a video or something, so I have your username saved. Because, like, whatever the chats in this stream, they don't save, because I'm not using, like, what, StreamYard or, like, whatever the different apps. So, like, nothing saves. You're a seller? What do you sell? Or do you mind sharing what you sell? Okay. In Japan, it is not, actually. And it's, like, pretty serious. So, but, you know, I personally am American. So, like, in the U.S., there's different places in the U.S. where it is. So, I think my perspective about it is kind of an open mind, but an understanding of, like, the rules here, basically. In India, it's illegal. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think some states in the U.S. are more open, and then others are not. But I haven't lived in the States in a little while, so I don't know what the current rules are. I haven't checked. Here, I think, like, certain things, like there are products that are kind of, like, maybe have some association with those products, but, like, the actual 100%, it's illegal. So they have rules. I'm not trying to get in trouble on YouTube here, but you get what I mean. I watch some anime, but if I'm being completely honest, I say this every time the question comes up, I'm behind. Like, I'm trying to get caught up with One Piece right now, and I'm behind on that. I think I'm, like, at episode 1035. I tried to watch Dragon Ball Z years ago because there was a guy I had a crush on, so I wanted to impress him that I knew about his anime, but I couldn't watch it. I just didn't get it. My brother's a big fan of Naruto. Actually, here in Japan, there's a Naruto village in there's like an amusement park near Mount Fuji. It's called the Fuji-Q Highland Park, and they have a Naruto village there. If you search through the shorts from this channel, I'm sorry, there's so many of them, but if you search through the shorts on this channel, or if you go to the Fuji-Q video, then you can see what I'm talking about, because it's in the Fuji-Q video. But they have, like, a whole Naruto village. They even have Naruto ramen. I didn't try the ramen because I'm vegetarian. I didn't try the ramen because I'm vegetarian, but my husband and brother tried it, and they were like, it was You saw it on iShowSpeed. You know, someone commented on one of my videos about iShowSpeed. They're like, oh, iShowSpeed went somewhere, and I was like, huh? Who is that? And then afterwards I looked him up, and then I realized, like, who he is. So, but I don't really watch his content. I saw recently he went to China, though, and I saw some of the content that he did in China. Ichiraku? He's popular? It seems like it. It seems like it. I feel like he's a little bit too hyper for me. Like, I don't know. Here, I think here in Japan, I also try to be very socially careful because I know that, like, there's, you know, people try and live peaceably with each other and, like, not cause a commotion. And I definitely don't want to be associated with the... Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Akshay. Like, you know what the... To me, there's, like, a line I don't want to cross, and I feel like if I'm, like, you know, doing a little too much in public, yeah, okay. Manuel, you said you're like me. You help people how often you can. I mean, I think there's more than one way to, like, you know, create content, especially, like, out in public. But at the same time, like, to me, it's really important that other people around me feel comfortable. Like, I would never want to go someplace and make a whole video there and then everyone else who was there had a bad time because of my video. I would feel terrible. So anything that goes towards that direction, I'm gonna try and avoid. Also, I can be a little bit shy when it comes to making content because, like, my friend and I, we went to shoot a video that's coming up because there's wisteria here in Japan. If you watch Demon Slayer, I think wisteria is, like, a big factor in Demon Slayer, which I learned about recently because I was, like, looking up the different places that wisteria is blooming. What's up, Mac? How you doing? But yeah, my friend was like, you need to talk to the camera. Like, get out there and go. Tell the people where we are. And I was like, I'm nervous. It's a certain period of life I feel very well after I watch that show. It's funny. I see what I mean, I don't blame you. I wouldn't use that word either. But I can understand, like, I can relate if you're feeling down and you have, like, a favorite content creator and it cheers you up. And I'm glad that you found a content creator that cheers you up. And I'm sorry that you're going through a rough time because that's always hard. So if you want some positive support and stuff, usually we have good vibes over here. You're always welcome over here too. You kind of doing that though. Doing what? What you talking about, Mac? Making dinner or going and recording videos out and about? On this channel, I already have some videos, like, where I'm like, oh, hey guys, we're, you know, today we're in Tokyo, here's where we're going. Yeah, but my friend, the difference, me doing it by myself and with my friend is like, no, go over here, like, talk to the camera, like, narrate this whole thing. Because sometimes when I do it myself, I don't know if you can tell when I do videos, but when I do it myself, I'm like, okay, there's no one around me, so I have 1 second of, okay, hi guys, we're in Tokyo, da 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 da, look. All right, here's the view of what's going on, and, like, jump out of the way, right? But my friend is like, no, stand right here, talk to the camera, and walk, like, show the people around, you know what I mean? And, like, it kind of encouraged me, like, okay, like, I really need to stop being shy and, like, actually, you know, put myself out there a little bit more. So it's good to have friends that, like, push you a little bit, I think. You never notice? Yes! That means I'm doing my job. Like, honestly, I get stage fright sometimes when I turn my camera on, because I just, it's different when I turn my camera on and I'm talking to the camera. If I'm live streaming, I'm talking to you guys like right now. So I can see your handles, I can see your responses. But when I make videos, sometimes it's difficult to like remember like, okay, when I'm done with this video, everybody's gonna be able to see it. So it's still for everybody. Like, just relax, you know? Akshay, you said you have supportive friends. Yes, I do, 100%. David Jones, the lover, said hi. What's up, David? How you doing? Yeah, I think it really helps having friends that are just like, get out there, you got it. Stop being nervous. Okay, I think I've successfully mostly rescued dinner. This time I'm going to turn the heat on very low. If I could make any invention for the kitchen and like sell it, I would make a magnetic spatula. Because every time I'm cooking, I feel like I put the spatula, hold on. Let me show you. I put the spatula in the pan, and then a few minutes later, it falls off on the floor. So if I just had like a magnet to keep it, that would help a lot. So if anybody knows where I can buy a magnetic spatula, please let me know. Akshay, you said I look confident? Yay! See, that's what I'm going for. But sometimes I feel nervous. Absolutely, I have definitely eaten Indian food. There was a place in Hiroshima that I would go to so frequently. I think it's called Namaste, the restaurant. It's in Hiroshima, and I'm telling you, the food there is so good. I had like a favorite order. It was like a curry with potato and eggplant in it, and then cheese naan, garlic cheese naan. And that was like my order. Every time I would come to the restaurant, they already knew what I wanted. And the thing is, all the other food was good, but that one thing was so good, I always ordered it. And like, honestly, just thinking about it is making me feel hungry again. And I haven't found any like Indian restaurants that I like quite as much as that one, although there are some good ones. There's actually oh man, I'm telling you, it made me feel welcome. And they had elephants are one of my favorite animals, and they had their logo was like an elephant, and it was just, I don't know how to explain it. As soon as I came, I was just like, oh, this is my restaurant. And the chef, he would see me walking up, and he would be like wave, and then go straight to the cash register and type up my order, and then he would like, okay, that'll be like 1,700 yen or whatever. Oh my gosh, I wish I'd done a video there, but I didn't do a video there, unfortunately. Maybe because I know, like we were talking about, it's expensive to travel. If the channel gets bigger and I have the funds, I think I'm gonna have to go back and do a video there. But we went to Kyoto, and we did a ninja training class. We did a ninja training class, and they taught us like sword fighting and like throwing the throwing star, the shuriken, and like we got to like balance water bowls on our heads and learn to disappear like a ninja. Like they had like a little door, and you have to like disappear behind the door. Masala dosa. Is that dish vegetarian? Or like, is there anything special I should say if I want to order that dish as a vegetarian ordering? Oh, sweet. Okay, let me, hold on. I'm gonna make another memo. Masala dosa. Okay, okay. I actually, so like for YouTube, I can see where people are watching from, and I actually have a pretty big Indian community on my channel. So it might be fun for people to see the version of Indian food that I could find here in Japan. Okay, what is that? Oh my gosh. Card off Beloff? Love? That's very difficult to say. It looks like folded pancake. Okay. I wonder where I could get that. Is it made of potatoes? I'm writing it down. I'm coming back to the messages, guys, but I just want to make sure I write down the suggestion. Card. I'm gonna try and find a restaurant out here that has these dishes. I tried Bombchen. I know I'm saying it wrong. It's like a German cake. It's like a layered cake, and it's like round. It's like in a circle. And that was pretty good. But it depends on where you get it. Potatoes gratin. Anything that's a potato dish. Anything that's a potato dish, I will love. So, as long as it doesn't have meat in it, if it's made from potatoes, I will definitely try it. The only thing I didn't like is menu with potatoes. Really? There's a lot of food in Germany that has potatoes in it. Now I know I gotta visit. You're from a state called Kerala? And their elephants are treated like gods. Really? I've always really loved elephants. I've read a lot of random information about them, and one of the studies that I read, it says elephants look at people and think of them as cute. Like when you see like a really cute puppy or something, you're like, oh, it's so cute. Like elephants think of you as cute. That's what the study said. I don't know if they really think that, but that would be nice. Sun Wukong? Did I say that right? Japan has a lot of, it's more of a Chinese belief. Japan has a lot of shrines and temples, but for me, I appreciate the historical value, but then I also have my own beliefs. So, for me, I'm a Christian, so I'll go and visit. And I respect the history and culture, but those are my beliefs. RH Vid, what's up? How you doing? When you told me you had the notifications on, you were not playing. It's gotta be late. What are you? And like on this channel, like I will show and share different like cultures and beliefs and things that I experience and stuff like that. But I don't want anybody to feel pressured one way or another. But the festival called Thrissur. The festival is 12 elements on one side. It's the biggest festival in your state. Okay. You guys are giving me so many things to memo, to look up. That's a good question, Manuel. Honestly, if I'm going to do much more traveling this year, like this is the time of year to do it, because by the end of next month it should be so hot and humid that it's going to be difficult to travel. So this month I have, hold on, I'm trying not to burn myself with the beans. This month I'm trying to go record a video and show you guys the tulips sometime this month, and then probably next month I will try and show you guys the hydrangea when those show up. And I don't know, after that it's gonna get hot, so probably I'll have to wake up really early in the morning if I want to show you guys something cool. Or do things that are indoors. So that's part of what made me think of like maybe showing you guys different restaurants. So I'm thinking maybe I can reach out to some of the restaurants like around Kanagawa or Tokyo, like in the Kanto region, and like ask them, do they mind if I bring their camera, or would they be willing to, like, you know, introduce themselves or let me show you guys their restaurants, because there are just so many different things like you can find here, different types of food and stuff. So that would be cool to show. Like not far from my house there's an Indian restaurant that's also like a Nepalese restaurant, so it's Indian and Nepalese food. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm still gonna check out your stuff afterwards too. We gotta support each other. But yeah, that's something I really want to do. See, okay, hold on. I rescued the vegan meat. No animals were harmed in this meal. It's all plant-based. But before it was starting to burn on the bottom, but now I've rescued it. I saved it. Okay. I don't know actually. Thank you for being willing to like go and look that up. Same. I've actually been seeing like an increase in content lately from Indian creators. Like what's the guy's name? Now I'm forgetting the song. It's like a really popular song that was like going viral for like the longest time. Is it Underdog? What's his name? No. Let me get back to that. But there's a guy that he did a song and it went viral, and then he did another song and that song was really good too. And then I'm seeing on my For You page a lot more Indian beauty influencers, which is cool. I like watching beauty influencers because I don't think I have the energy to like keep up with it, so it's fun watching other people's stuff. I gotta give it to you, Manuel. You seem very, very knowledgeable as well, so that's very cool. There's a saying in India, it's Aditi Devo Bhava, which means we treat our guests like a god. Yes! Yes! I do. Thank you! I appreciate you, because you know exactly who I'm talking about. He's actually really good. Like, usually I don't listen to that type of music, but he's very good. So like, I don't know if there's any sayings like that, like, the one that you mentioned in the US, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, that's why I was thinking of dog something, but I'm like, no, that's not it. Yeah. He is phenomenal. If you guys have not heard his music, like, I recommend checking out Humankind's music. Big Dogs is the first song I heard by him, but he did another song and that one was good too. Is he really? What? That is so cool. That is so cool. Hanuman, kind. Okay. Hanuman kind. Yeah, his music is absolutely fire. Like, if you go to the gym and you're like, I want something to like work out to that's gonna get me like hyped, like that's definitely something that should be on your playlist. 100%. I think he is on some of my playlists. But I listen to so much different music, sometimes it's hard to keep track of who is who and all that. Ah, okay. So his name is in reference to the monkey god. That's like part of his what is it? Artist name. Okay. Man, I'm learning a lot this stream. Man. It's not the 4th. Vexor, how you doing? I can tell. Or mythologies from around the world. I feel like when I was in high school, I focused on like certain mythologies a lot, and then like after high school, then I kind of like stopped referencing back to them, so then I forgot like most of what I learned. Okay, fair enough. How are you doing, Vexor? So if it's the 6th for you, is it morning time or night time where you're at? Because it's afternoon here. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, guys, I never started the rice. I need to make some rice. It's night? Yeah. What time is it for everyone? Vexor says it's nighttime there. Akshay, what about you? What time is it? Manuel, RH bid, where you at? $8:44 a.m. 2:45. 12:15 p.m. Okay. 8:44 a.m. I can understand why you are awake. 2:15 p.m. I can understand why you're awake. But Vexor, 2:45 a.m. What happened? Why are you awake? I would definitely be sleeping at that time. Usually it is a mixture of different time zones, because this channel has people from all over the world. Aww. Your cats are chilling with you? Hold up. Let me go show you my cat, Sam. The white cat is Moxie, and the black one is Loki. Loki is especially tired because he decided to wake up at 11 o'clock at night and be like, "Ow!" for no reason. And all of that shouting has got him tired. Now, if only he would put the same energy into sleeping at bedtime. His name Loki is because he's naughty. Because Loki is reference to a very naughty, troublemaking god. And so that's how he has the name Loki, because he's very naughty. Like waking up at 11 o'clock at night when other people have to go to work and pay the bills. And he wants to meow loudly. You're like Thor? Aren't a lot of the what? Thor's Nordic, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't they popular in Germany? Oh, okay. Sweet. I saw it. The Thunderbolts movie. And I thought it was meh. But I am not a big Marvel fan. I'm sorry to say. So yeah, I thought it was meh. But other people might really love it. Like, honestly, the movie that I've been kind of interested in right now is the Paddington Bear movie. And I would not even be interested in it, but the Paddington Bear movie, it's popular here. Like, they have adverts everywhere. So it just makes me curious. There's actually a teddy bear museum here in Japan. Vexor, what are you referencing? I don't know the reference. Something's making me want to sneeze. Yeah, it's really popular here right now. They have movie posters everywhere. And yeah. I feel like it is gonna be like that. Just like a feel good, like, I don't know, the bear gets lost and comes home to its family or something like that. I don't know. But the posters are making me kind of want to watch it, to be honest. Vexor, what's up? You said, guess what? What happened? I'm gonna be back. I'm starting the rice. What are we guessing? What happened? Make sure that I say. Nihon something ga saru. I cannot read the kanji, but I know that you're referencing Japan. So I don't know exactly what you said. Akshay, I've never watched like a full Indian movie, but I have seen clips from Indian movies. And they were all really interesting. Probably the main clip I've seen is there's a clip and there's like a girl and I guess she gets upset and she like takes a curtain and she like wraps it and she like, do you know what I'm talking about? You I don't know the name of the movie. I just saw clips of it on social media and I was just like, oh, okay. And the costumes were beautiful too, might I add. You can make your text into any languages. That's cool. Vexor. Oh, it's from a television series? Manuel, you said you've seen many Bollywood movies. You know, I heard that Priyanka Chopra is like a very big star, like a very big movie star in India. And like I recently just heard about her because she married like an American celebrity, but I heard like in India she was already like A-list celebrity superstar status. Yeah, she's so pretty. But I've never seen any of her movies. But I heard that recently and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. She's not a big star? Did she used to be? No? Okay, maybe not then. You made pictures. Oh, you made a picture for your profile. Cool. Cats, what's up? Hold on. Here's one of my cats. Moxie, say hi. That's Moxie. Where's Loki? Loki, say hi. I have a friend for you. You can see. Yes, I can see your picture, Emmanuel, now. Vexor. Hello. It looks like you said hello. Where did Moxie go? The coloring god. Hi. How you doing? Moxie, come back. Moxie. Say hello. 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 Welcome. Thanks for joining the party. Akshay, yes, you can absolutely suggest a movie. Was that you that said you wanted to suggest a movie? Yes, I don't wanna ignore your question. I'm just getting caught up on all of the chat. I'm making dinner right now, and trying not to burn or make a mess of anything. And Moxie is staring at me. I think she wants food. What kind of movie do I like? Usually funny movies or cute movies. My favorite movie is She's the Man. The name Moxie means like sassy. Like she's like Little Miss Personality. Like you can't tell her anything. Like, even now, if I'm like, hey, Moxie, stop, she'll like, meow, you know? Don't tell me what to do. That's why she has that name. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, okay. I got distracted by the chat, and I was like, why did I go to the fridge? Because I made zucchini. And I need to warm it up. Your dog is tired? Aww. Yes, like feel good, slice of life, cheerful movies. I like those. That is the movie? The Coloring God? That's the name of the movie? Alright, let me memo it. I have a memo note. You said your dog had a long day? RH Vid? What did he do? I know my cats are over here living rent-free. You live in the UK? Sweet. So far the chat is like mixed. Yeah, exactly. We've got Manuel from Germany, Akshay from India, and now you from the UK. Exactly, neighbors. If you're just joining the stream and you want to share like where you are from, you can go ahead and share. Like we're just chatting. Watch it and I'll like it for sure. Lord of the Rings. What? Aren't those movies long? What about me? I am from the US, but I live in Japan. I know that reference, though. I do know that reference. Actually, I'm surprised that nobody dressed as like one of the Lord of the Rings characters at like either Comic-Con or Anime-Con. I didn't see anyone dressed that way. And there were a lot of cool costumes. I haven't seen the movies all the way through. They're just like long, right? I want to say they're like 4 hours. No, not 4 hours. Maybe 3 hours. They're kind of long, I think. I guess I should paraphrase that though. Like, usually if I'm watching movies or anime, like it's only in like short segments because it's hard to just sit Sit still. It's PG, but it's war related. Okay. It's many hours, like 6. There's 6 of them? Are there really 6 of them? I knew there were several movies, but I didn't know there were 6. So, yeah, I don't think I could do that. I think that's too many. I think that's too much for me. Cat, see you when you get back. The Hobbit. I heard there's a race, because I recently, well, not recently, but last year I ran the Mount Fuji Marathon, and I heard there's a marathon, and I don't remember where it is, but it's like a Lord of the Rings themed marathon. I want to say it's in New Zealand or something. But there's a marathon where you're expected to go to the race dressed as like all the Lord of the Rings characters. You said it's based on a true story. Okay. I mean, that's not too long. Akshay, nice meeting you. Thank you for teaching me about India and just being good vibes in general. Please come back to the next live. I look forward to seeing you. Legolas. That was, Orlando Bloom played Legolas in the Lord of the Rings movies. I remember thinking that he was cute. But it still wasn't enough motivation to make me want to watch the movies. That's too much effort. But I thought it was like a cool aesthetic. I like the whole hair clip back thing with the bow and arrow. Like, I don't know, seemed like a cool vibe, but it's too much to watch. Vexor! See you later. Hopefully soon. Okay, let me write it down. Thank you for reminding me before you go. I appreciate that. I'm memoing it. Oh! Thinking of it from a business perspective, I can imagine all of the actors who play characters who didn't last all of the other movies were kind of annoyed. Like, can you imagine, like, you only get to be in, like, 2 of the movies, and then somebody else gets to be in all 6 movies and paid for all 6 movies, and you only got 1 or 2. Maybe that's not a good way to think, but I think I might be a little salty. I used to coach gymnastics, like for little kids. And I know this sounds unrelated, but I used to coach gymnastics. And then when the kids I would coach would be like, oh, it's not fair. She gets to do da 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 da. I would be like, worry about yourself. Just worry about yourself. So maybe it's one of those situations. What time is it for me? It is 4:04 in the afternoon. I should clarify that. It's 4:04 in the afternoon. And I actually think it might have stopped raining. Hold up. No, not really. It's still kind of sprinkling. Let me cover these beans before they burn. Okay. Well, I was only planning on streaming for about an hour, but you guys had some really great questions and things to share. And it made the stream a lot more fun. So I ended up only had a little longer than I planned to. Look at my cat. She's having the best time ever. No, it's not early morning. Exactly. No, I agree. Like this bunch on this stream is like very informative and like has a lot of good suggestions. I'm gonna look everything up. Yep, Moxie, and you spelled it right too. Moxie, say hi. I don't know if you can tell what she's doing, but she's watching birds outside. Moxie, you want to say hi? Yes? I need to sweep the floor in here. She was gonna come over and say hi, but there's another bird. So she said, "Oh, never mind. I gotta go back to my show is on." She's like a person who got interrupted while watching Netflix. She's like, my show is on. And then there's Loki over here. He's saving energy so that when it's like 1 a.m. he can be like, yeah. I got so upset with him yesterday. I was like, can you please stop? Like, stop. So now he's gotta power up and save some energy. He ran out of his expensive cat food. Like I have their, cause he always has to have the prescription food, and I had it on like a reoccurring order, so it orders like every 3 weeks I get another shipment of cat food, and it only repeat orders so many times, and then yeah, I ended up running out of cat food, so I had to rush order them some cat food. Loki has a urinary issue. He has a health problem, so he has to have expensive cat food. Welcome back. Yeah, Loki is a sick boy. And so yeah, he has to have expensive cat food because he has urinary issues. So the food I just ordered was like $50, over $50 for 1 or 2 bags. What's my favorite food in Japan? Oof. That's a very hard question. Loki. Favorite food. I will find a video of the type of food and then I will link it under this video because I don't know the technical name for the food, but it's really good. So I will find a video on this channel that I've already uploaded, and then I will upload that under this so you can see what I'm talking about. And I won't forget this time because sometimes I'd be saying I'm gonna add it and then I forget. And if I ever say I'm gonna add it and then I forget, then definitely call me out. Can I speak Japanese? I can speak a little bit of Japanese, but definitely not fluent. So I can have simple conversations in Japanese, but like having like, I don't know, visiting the doctor or going to a lawyer or like something like that is going to be difficult to have a conversation only in Japanese. Hibachi? I don't think it's so popular here. Maybe not. There's a place that's kind of like that in Kamakura. Maybe we gotta go back and I can record there and see if that counts. Mac Daddy Death Jam. No, I didn't. Well, did I forget? I never knew the name of it. Like I don't know if it has a specific name. It's almost like Japanese soul food. Like it's like rice and like cooked vegetables and like miso soup and like I like the vegetarian version of it, so it's like maybe like fried like soy meat or something. It's so good. I'll put like a couple of examples under this video so you can see what I mean. It's not like a bento, but it's kind of like that where there's like multiple dishes and you just like even in the video where I went to the oldest hotel in the world, that kind of food is really good where it's just like they just keep bringing you more and more food. It's like a whole feast. That is super super good. Speaking of feast, I am going to sign off of the stream. But as soon as I'm done streaming, I am going to link under this stream the type of food that I really, really love here so that you guys can see it. And if somebody who like actually knows the exact answer of what it's called can answer that, please feel free to share. Otherwise, I'm out like a light. Thank you for hanging out with me. I always appreciate people taking time out of their busy days. The video, I'm gonna put a couple links under this one so you can see the type of food. But it's pretty. The food is like you see it a lot here. All right, take care of yourselves, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Don't stress. Be cheerful. Be kind. Take care of yourself. See you later. Bye. Loki, say bye. Bye. I like expensive cat food. Bye.